Hey folks, I hope you're welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching. In this episode I'm going to work at my gsx-r 750 Srad from 98. Well, with the new clutch it's working well, luckily. It's way better than the second hand, and it caused some other things. So what I'm going to fix at the bike is, as you can see, there is some discoloration in the exhaust tip. According to some experts, if you have a factory exhaust, then it should not be like this, it should be clean. So that means the bike running rich. So I'm gonna adjust a little bit on that one. And one other things are, I unfortunately broke off the end of the brake lever. So I'm actually not going to replace it because I feel it much more comfortable. So actually I still gonna cut off a little bit, like here around the edge. I'm gonna do the same with the clutch lever. I'm gonna short it in, so it's not gonna be that long, just something like that. So it's still gonna have the advantage as a factory one, because the rotation points and things like that, but it's gonna be shorter, so it's gonna be way better to apply with two fingers. The voltage meter, it's just gone. It's really low quality from China, and it's now not working properly. That's one other thing what I'm going to replace. And the last thing is, because we had some fun with the bike, now I need a new tire. This one already reached the mark, so I'm gonna get a new real tire as well. A few things to do, luckily not too much, so let's do the start. So the brake lever is done. Actually it's much shorter now, and during the process I decided to not cut the clutch lever. First I'm just gonna drive the bike a little bit like this to see how does it feel, because yeah, when it has the extension, maybe I just grab there. So we're gonna check how does it feel. So let's go further. Meanwhile I'm busy with the bike. I decided to log in into the dealer mode, which gives some information on the dashboard. It says C00, which means there's no stored any problem in the engine, because it can give some codes. It has a list for it, but luckily it's C00, which means there's no any code. And there is a little dash on the middle, which is for the throttle position sensor. This is how you can adjust it. Have to log into dealer mode. The dash could be underneath or above it or at the middle. Of course the best is when it's at the middle. Now it's at the middle, luckily, so you don't have to do any adjustment. But if it's underneath or above, that means you have to adjust the throttle position sensor. So it's good news. Let's keep continuing. So these are the intakes and these are the injectors, and because the bike is with injectors, there's not too much things to adjust. By the way, here you can adjust the throttle position with these two screws, and these are the only adjustments for every cylinder separate, which I did check. It was only 2 turns, which doesn't sound too much, but for the mostly factory setup says 1.5 turn, which is the best air fuel mixture. So they've been just adjusted half over, because actually when I bought the bike she had an aftermarket exhaust on, so probably that was the reason they gave some extra. But now I just put back at the 1.5, so the bike should run still good and not too much extra dirt in the exhaust, as you can see. So I'm gonna clean it, keep the bike running with this setup, and I'm gonna monitoring the exhaust, so hopefully it's gonna work well from now on. Let's put that together and let's keep continue to work. So this is the before and this is the after. Maybe the difference is not really visible, but now it's clean. So if it's gonna get black again, that means it's still too rich. So let's go further. So this is the new voltage meter. It's actually the same brand like it's on, but hopefully it's gonna work better. It should be a really quick install, because this one actually just hold on by a double side tape. Oh, it's even damaged. Oh, not a surprise, it's not working well. Ay. That's not a good thing. Hopefully the other one gonna be better. Let's swap it. So the new one is hooked up already. This is the old one. Let's test it out. I'm just gonna turn the key and it should come on. No luck. Really interesting. Maybe it's even worse than the previous one. Not a surprise. Maybe they just actually they have the same cable colors and they just put everything at the same color, but maybe inside is a little bit different. I'm gonna try to open it up. I did start to check the cable back because it just didn't want to light up, and here I did fix with a zip tie, and I have found some cable damage. Maybe that was the problem with the entire situation, so I'm gonna check it out and see maybe this is the base problem, and if I fix it then maybe actually the meter gonna be fine, because there's some burning mark there. So I have to find a different place where I'm gonna set it first. So I'm gonna pick it, check. So it's back already, it's working. And yeah, I'm gonna run a few kilometers with it to see. Now this is the solution, the problem is gone or not. But because now I have different cable and it's longer, I'm gonna route different way. So yeah, let's put it back together. I prepared her for the test ride. Let's do it. Just got back from the ride. The bike runs great so far. So everything is so far so good. And now the last thing is the tire. Because yeah, it's on the mark already. So I'm gonna replace it. So the wheel is out already. Here's the new tire. I'm gonna try the same trick, but this one is too big, so actually don't want to fight with it. I'm just gonna cut one side with an angle grinder, and then it's not gonna be that high amount of fight with the tire to get off by the rim. Luckily I didn't need to cut because it's really warm today. The tire just kind of fell off by itself with two metals, so I'm really happy with this. It's made my life much easier. Obviously I'm gonna insert a new valve. It's a little bit longer, but yeah, luckily this is the last one from the long one, so it's still gonna be okay. Well, to be honest, this one definitely does not look that good as like the small tire, so maybe because of the big size this one not gonna work out. Yeah, I have to try it, otherwise now we're gonna finish. Unfortunately the cable tightening didn't work out, so I have to do by manual. I hope it's not gonna be too much fight. Wish me luck. Whew, finally the new tire is on, it's balanced, but yeah, it was a hard one. It took almost like an hour to put it on. It's to be honest, caused some pain in my hand already, so in the future I have to find some different solution because it's not really good one. But yeah, now it's good for now. I just have to put it back to the bike. It seems I'm gonna need some new brake pads at the rear really soon. It's still gonna hold on for hopefully till the next oil change, then I'm gonna replace it. She's all set, the chain is lubed, now she's good to go. So yeah, the task is done. That's it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, see you in the next one. Bye bye.